Now you get a group of veterans together and they're going to tell war stories. Now imagine the kind of stories they tell in a museum built specifically for veterans and their history. You'll see it leads to a neat blend of teaching and telling. Bazookas, bombs, Betty Boop, bayonets. Those are the makings of a unique museum.
Military history is kind of for a select group.
Throw in some birds and bras, yes, you heard that right, and a couple of buddies, and you've got a fun way to spend a morning.
I just love being here, talking to all the old veterans, and we try to solve the world's problems every Friday.
Paul Hicks and Stephen Hillman are the Friday docents at the Museum of Veterans and Military History in Valonia. It's a little off the main drag through town. This is its newer home because, like so many places here, it took a direct hit in the 2014 tornado.
Some guys saying it's about the best museum they've seen, that covers all the wars.
It does indeed. From the Revolution through the fall of Kabul, all through authentic donations.
George Washington, what he was known for, better known for than being president, he made whiskey.
This is a Russian submachine gun that was popular with their paratroopers and tankers.
Take these little arrows and they would dip them in poison from a snake or spider or whatever.
Hicks, the former airman, and Hillman, a Marine veteran, both served in the Vietnam era.
I was there 13 months. Marines had what they called 12 and 20, which is 12 months, 20 days.
In addition to guiding tours, the pair made their own donations to the collection. But there's more going on here than showing off and showing people around.
I kind of like talking to the old World War II vets that we had coming here. My dad was an artilleryman in World War II.
You meet a lot of interesting people here. A lot of the old vets come down, especially on Fridays. We have coffee and we solve problems.
The guys joke that the solutions they come up with don't usually leave their little kitchen. But as we've seen before, just getting veterans out of their house and around other vets solves a lot of problems by itself, connecting the past through to the next generation.
I get a kick out of it. The kids, we run a lot of kids through here. I can show you one little 9-year-old that is a genius when it comes to military history.
The kids come for field trips, the vets come for coffee. You can come for the quiet or the history jam-packed into this place. And be sure to catch some of the Hicks and Hillman show.
Well, like I said, every Friday, all those old vets sit in here and drink our coffee and discuss the world's problems and everything. I think, if they would let us go to Washington, I think we could solve most of them.
I'm here every Friday. That's how much I look forward to it.
Those guys are cool. I had fun on their tour, and we barely scratched the surface. There's a lot of neat things you can see in there. Now, if you know some cool dudes like Paul and Steve who are worthy of a salute, send me a line on my socials. We'd love to learn more about what they're up to. It's real easy to remember, at Rolly Hoyt on Twitter or Rolly Hoyt THV11 on Facebook. Rolly with a Y. It sounds like Polly. It's easy to remember. And we will see if we can get out there and find out how you're helping our vets and our first responders. We'll be right back after this.
Rainwater, Holt and Sexton presents $1,000 and the Saluting Heroes Award to the Museum of Veterans and Military History. Thank you for providing a place where veterans of all ages can share their stories and actively serve as a free museum that promotes veterans, students, and community collaboration.